What is corruption? To us, it's simple. Corruption is the abuse of entrusted power for private gain. Whether it's paying a bribe to access what's important is how corruption affects you. And the cost of corruption can be enormous. Corruption can cost you your livelihood, your rights, your health, your freedom, and sometimes even your life. It erodes democratic freedoms, rule of law, and trust in government. Corruption also reduces your chances for a healthy environment and sustainable future.
Dozens of building inspectors and city contractors rounded up and arrested, accused in a multi-borough bribery scheme. Good evening, I'm Dana Tyler. 50 people face charges in connection to the nearly two-year-long investigation. Prosecutors say the bribes totaled close to $500,000 and involved more than 100 properties. CBS 2's political reporter Marsha Kramer explains this alleged pay-to-play scheme and if it put tenants at risk.
It was the walk of shame, all in handcuffs, some with hats and hoodies to hide their faces. 50 people in all dragged into court to face charges in a widespread bribery scheme in which city buildings and housing inspectors took cash and gifts to make violations disappear.
This investigation is stunning for the sheer breadth of those charged and the extent of the corruption.
The 26 separate indictments included a dizzying array of charges from bribery to official misconduct. A total of $450,000 in bribes paid to 16 employees of the Buildings Department and the Department of Housing Preservation, plus charges against the bribe payers.
And the property managers, owners, contractors, and construction expediters.
The bribes paid to fix cases at 106 properties in Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. One of the biggest cases involving this man, David Weiser, an expediter who paid off everyone from clerks to the Department of Buildings Chief of Development in Brooklyn, identified by sources as Gordon Holder.
On a near-daily basis, Weiser would send a list of addresses of properties owned by his clients to one of the chiefs of development, enabling his clients to jump the line for inspections, bypassing numerous proper channels along the way.
Prosecutors say Weiser was generous to those who helped him, while clerks got $2,000 to $3,000 per favor.
It's alleged Weiser bought the DOB chief and his wife a house, 2 sport utility vehicles, a Royal Caribbean cruise vacation, airline tickets, home renovations, and other valuable but all illegal gifts.
The charged conduct, which spanned more than 2 years, caused dozens of building violations to go unaddressed, potentially endangering the safety of New Yorkers.
Now, the defendants are charged with felonies carrying from 2 to 15 years in jail, but this is just the beginning. Prosecutors say more charges are expected, and both Cy Vance and DOI Commissioner Peters say they will vigilantly watch the agencies to prevent future fraud.